Have you ever considered how Ball State's campus is designed to meet the needs of its students so well? Or how parks achieve a perfect blend of beauty and practicality? All these aspects lead back to one significant figure, Frederick Law Olmsted, the undeniable father of landscape architecture. Frederick Law Olmsted's work on Central Park paved a way for outdoor living spaces to have unity, beauty, and sustainability. Understanding the art of landscape architecture is essential for enhancing your appreciation of the land beneath your feet. My interest in landscape architecture began from my landscape architecture class, where we learned the ins and outs of the art and the career. Let's begin by diving into a background about Olmsted. Olmsted was known to be the father of landscape architecture, but he didn't just gain this name from being born. According to the National Park Service online, Olmsted was born in Hartford, Connecticut, which was home to his family for over 8 generations. As a young child, he developed a love for travel, but showed little love for formal education. While he did attend Yale for a short amount of time, he was forced to withdraw due to his sickness that he gained. After this, he decided to travel to further develop experience for designs of landscape. After visits to Birkenhead Park in the UK, it is there that park access should be a right to all people. Olmsted was an activist and a conservationist. He fought for the rights of anything that was living and breathing, arguing for the abolishment of slavery and advocating for plant conservation. It was then that Olmsted decided that Central Park would be the project where he could incorporate everything he believed in into one place. After the Central Park project is when landscape architecture was established as a practice, and he became the father of landscape architecture. Now let's talk about all the aspects that went into Olmsted's part in Central Park, such as unity. At the time of Central Park's making, slavery was deemed as normal. The idea of slavery was deemed as normal. Olmsted's voice was a voice for change. And according to an article from July 19, 2018 by the National Park Conservancy, Olmsted used his skills to argue against the westward expansion of slavery. Olmsted stood for the people, and he believed that everyone should have the right to enjoy every bit of earth. He did his role in trying to create a space for everyone to enjoy. And the purpose of Central Park being created is so it could bring people from all backgrounds together. Olmsted believed that a public park could reverse concerns of being called out in a society where discrimination was at an all-time high. You can still see the efforts of his plan through Central Park today. If you do ever consider going to Central Park today, you'll begin to appreciate the life within the park. While Central Park is filled with people from all over the world, it's also filled with plenty of beautiful vegetation that's vital to our ecosystem. Central Park is filled with life from corner to corner. And according to Olmsted Network Online, the project took nearly 15 years to complete, with over 500,000 trees, shrubs, vines, 50 million cubic yards of stone, and blood, sweat, and tears. This 39 million square foot park is so green and so beautiful that it might make you shed a tear. There's so much beauty to conserve, and I wish everyone could do their part in helping conserve the area. There are efforts still being made, though. Central Park is being used to study climate change. In an article from April 26, 2022 from the World Economic Forum, Central Park is a laboratory for climate change. The area has been around for so long that it's gone through so many different weather changes, and researchers use satellites and in-person data to study the animals and plants during different weather patterns. Now let's review the key takeaways from today. We now recognize who Frederick Law Olmsted was and how he paved a way for unity, beauty, and sustainability to thrive in everyday areas. Olmsted was more than just a landscape architect. He was an advocate for many issues that still rise in today's world. He wanted to create beauty within the space between the buildings. So the next time you walk to your next class, take a second to appreciate all the things that are on the ground that you walk on. Just remember that Frederick Law Olmsted was behind it all.